Hi guys, it's Wade McMaster here. I've got another video here for you today on just helping you to improve your YouTube views and get more out of what you put up on YouTube by adding an end screen with video cards and a subscribe button. The way this works is obviously when a video ends, you bring up these cards to sort of so that way people can interact further. There's something you can do so that way when people find your video, they don't just watch it once and then go somewhere else. You can actually almost sort of try and capture them a little bit more and get them to watch more of your content or even subscribe to your channel. So the way it works, I'll just sort of show you a brief example. If I pop this in full screen and hit play, you'll notice that this screen pops up here. So from here, I've got a playlist people can click on. I've got a video that they can click on, and then of course a subscribe button, so they can click on my button here and subscribe to my channel. So this is a really cool tool to capitalize on your audience a little bit more and just get a bit more out of what's going on your channel. So one of the first things you'll notice here, although before I go in, is that I've actually got a blank background here, but you can put this over a crowded background, but it's best if you actually end your video with something relatively open or designed to have these cards on there. So I'm actually going to go to another tab. I've got a few videos here I've put together. I'm just going to open up one here, which I haven't released yet. I'm going to go to editor. Now you can actually do this with videos that have been released. They can be as old as years old, that sort of thing. It doesn't actually matter. So what I've done is I've actually, when I discovered this, I've gone through and found a few key videos and added this in and been able to sort of get a few more views out of it. So the way it goes is once you've actually gone through to your video analytics and then through to your editor here, which is third down, you get this nice little editor which you can do a few things with. But right here, you'll see there's a button here that says add an end screen. All I'm going to do is I'm going to click that button to add an end screen. And you can see we've got some templates. You can have a blank template, 2 videos or playlists, one playlist, one link, one subscribe, that sort of thing. What we're actually going to do is we're going to start by going to 2 videos or playlists, one subscribe. So this button right here, and apply. So that way we've actually got a template we can use. Now one of the things I'm going to do is over here you can see there's the ability to zoom in. If I zoom in, I'll actually have a zoom in on the timeline here. I can actually see more what I've actually got on my video timeline. And what I want to do is, at the moment, it's actually at the top of some of the video, so it's a little bit far back. So what I need to do is find where the video ends, which in this case is usually around where the audio ends. You may or may not talk through, it's up to you. But you can see here that now if I go this far back, we're pretty much in the middle of the wipe to bring up that screen. So if I actually zoom back out for a sec and just scale this blue line back to here, I can come back just a little bit and I can watch and test. And you see the videos pop up. Now it doesn't just end there. There's a few things I can do. For one, I can add more elements if I want to, but I've already got a subscribe element here that I want to keep. But you can actually grab these and move them around. I can move this down to here, and this will actually make it easy for people to subscribe to my channel. And that way, when they finish the video, they can click on the button and up comes the information to subscribe. And I can actually grab these videos here and make them bigger or smaller. So if I grab this first one here and move it, I've got a bigger video, but it's actually overlapping and we get this red error. So it won't allow you to keep that. So if I move that across, I can enlarge this one as well and make it quite big. If I want to, I can make them different sizes. I can make this one quite large. I can even make this one smaller, larger. So that's about the maximum size I'll allow you to go. But for the sake of the video, I want to keep a bit more consistency. I'll make them a similar size, bring them in a bit. Now you've got a few options here. As you click on each one, you've got a few options. You can show, that's just for the sake of the editor. You don't really have a lot of options with the subscribe element. But if I go up here to one of these videos, you'll see I can choose a few different things. I've got a video element here. I can choose my most recent upload, best for the viewer, or I can choose a specific video on search. So I can say, click this one here, and I've got a specific video there. And I can go back in at any time and change that. And I can also do any video on YouTube. It doesn't have to be just one of my videos. So it's actually pretty handy in that sense. But yeah, I can choose best for the viewer, and it will pick a video from your channel which is most suited to the person who's viewing, or I can automatically feature the most recent upload. So one thing I can also do is I actually turn this into a playlist. So I'm going to keep this as a video for now. Create a clickable share link. So that's just a nice little handy video for, creating a link that people can use to share multimedia, share your posts on multimedia and WordPress. So I'm going to keep that one there for the sake of the video. Over here, where it says most recent upload, as you can see, I couldn't select that before because it was already turned on over here. So you can only have that on one. But what I can do is change it to a playlist. So if I search for a playlist, I'm going to type my name, because it actually searches all of YouTube, so it can be good to put your channel name in first and then pick the playlist. But I'm going to choose WordPress tutorials. And now I have that playlist here on the page. So one of the reasons I like to choose a playlist is because if someone decides they want to click on WordPress tutorials, then they're going to actually see an entire stream of videos, and I'm going to get more views and therefore rank my channel and videos a bit better, and also just basically get more views and watch time. So it's a really handy tool to create a bunch of playlists, even if you create some that are specifically targeted for the video you want to put at the end, and you can actually add those playlists in as well as a single video if you wish. I've got a few other options here. Obviously, video and a playlist are the ones I prefer the most. You've got your subscribe. You can also put a channel or a link in there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add an element, add a channel. I can actually add in a channel. So maybe I want to add, say, Pat Flynn, Smart Passive Income. If I want to add him on there, I can actually have him in the corner if I want to. That would be a little weird because I don't really know him that well, but you can add a custom message in there like subscribe to Pat. And that's how basically what you can do with that one. But what I want to do, I'm actually going to change this from a playlist, from a channel to a link. And I can actually add a link in there. Now, the one thing about this is it only uses approved websites. So you can add an associated website to your channel, that sort of thing, and you can actually set things up so people can link off to your blog. I haven't got this set up yet, but obviously you need to go through a process to make sure it's approved. But for now, maybe you want to add Facebook. Nothing there. So what else have we got? Maybe we want to go to Amazon. You basically have to keep searching until you find the website you're after. Obviously, you need to set these up. I haven't got any of these set up, but you need to actually set these up on your profile, which you can do by going to these links, and you can add in a link to the website there. So that's pretty cool. I tend to not really worry too much about the links, mainly because I'm more concerned with just trying to keep my video rate up and actually trying to get people on a website using trying to get them on there verbally as opposed to linking off. But it is something worth looking into if you're really trying to get people onto your website, because it can be pretty handy. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to get rid of this Pat Flynn box here, clicking this little trash icon. Boom. And now I've just got my normal elements there. Now when I'm done, all I do is click save. It just has a little message saying that's going to take time to process. You allow it to save. It says video is being processed. Check back later. And then you're done. You can head back. So that's basically it. That's how you create an end screen similar to this one here. And try and capitalize more on your YouTube views. So I hope you found that useful. And if you did, please consider subscribing to my channel. I'm going to do more YouTube videos in the future. I do have a few on the side at the moment. I'm going to pop up a video card at the end of this, and we can go from there. Otherwise, there's links in the description below on how to start a YouTube channel, how to use YouTube to the maximum. I've got a few videos so far, not a lot, but more coming. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.